Here's a approximately 450-word explanation of the newly greenlit Epstein files bill in the U.S. Congress. Recently, Congress overwhelmingly approved legislation known as the Epstein Files Transparency Act, aiming to force the Justice Department to release previously sealed records related to Jeffrey Epstein. What the bill requires. The law mandates that, within 30 days of its enactment, the Attorney General must make public all unclassified records, communications, and investigative material in the Department of Justice's possession related to Epstein. This includes documents tied to Ghislaine Maxwell, flight logs and travel records, and items naming or referencing politically exposed persons or government officials linked to Epstein. The DOJ is allowed to withhold certain sensitive material, specifically, personal information of victims, or anything that might jeopardize ongoing investigations. Not later than 15 days after publishing the records, the DOJ must report to Congress on what was released, what was redacted and why, and provide a list of all government officials and politically exposed individuals named in the records. Legislative path and support. The bill, H.R. 4405, was introduced in July 2025 by Rep. R. O'Connor, DCA. It sailed through the House in a stunning 427-to-1 vote. The lone dissent came from Rep. Clay Higgins, who argued that the bill could endanger innocent people, witnesses, family members by exposing them broadly. The Senate gave its approval via unanimous consent, meaning it passed without major opposition. With Congress having passed it, the bill now heads to the President for signature. According to reports, President Trump has indicated he intends to sign it into law. Why it matters. Many see this as a significant step for transparency and accountability. Survivors of Epstein's abuse have long pressed for the full story to come out, including who was implicated and how the investigation was handled. The files could shed light on powerful individuals and their possible connections to Epstein. By making records public, the law may force more scrutiny. There is also a push to rebuild trust in government institutions, by addressing public suspicion that influential people were shielded. Concerns and safeguards. Supporters argue that the bill strikes a balance. It demands broad transparency but still protects victim identities and sensitive ongoing investigations. Critics like Rep. Higgins warn that even in classified documents might include names of innocent people, witnesses, family, who could be exposed inappropriately. Another related bill, S. 2746, aims to compel the Treasury Department to release suspicious activity reports tied to Epstein and his associates, targeting financial records and money trails. Bottom line, this bipartisan move marks a major shift toward full public disclosure of Epstein-related DOJ records. If signed into law, it could unlock vital documents and potentially expose previously hidden connections. But it also raises real privacy concerns, particularly for victims and third parties mentioned in the files. If you like, I can break down key names and what people are expecting to find in the Epstein files. Do you want that?